I'm into women development. So looking at being a minam kena kan ana insialeka Kiman loka the rate at which Pokoba and Yura Bumba Anga Daba and Yura.
I heard that.
Yeah. So we want to also look at that tangent. We are not solely sending it to women. But I mean it's something that I'm interested in.
That's what you should even focus more on.
That is what I'm interested in.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and you are welcome to the studios of Akurubo. This is Youth Connect on Akurubo Studios. My name is Ike as the 3-star general. Yes, today I have in the studio with me a sister who is a philanthropist and a foundation
CEO.
That's okay. So I would like you to tell me, Charlie, you are welcome to the studios of Akurubo.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for honoring our invitation.
It's my pleasure.
That's good. That's good. Beautiful. So tell me about your foundation.
So Our Minds Foundation, which is the name, initially was Light Charity Foundation.
Okay.
Formed in 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So it was literally helping the needy in our society, the less privileged. We go to these villages, we speak to them, we give them clothes, we honor them, we let them feel a part of us. So I think early this year, that was in January, my team members and I sat down to, think about certain things that reflect on the past, what we've been doing so far. And we realized that for how long will we keep on giving out to the less privileged? Yes, we understand that. We can't all be the same. But there are essential issues we can tackle within our society, which also would bring ease to everybody in the society.
Beautiful.
This mind of rebranding the whole foundation came up. That is where what's the name? Aware Minds popped up. The name Aware and then Minds to keep our youth informed on essential issues that regards to their future.
Very well. Yeah. That's very, very nice. So I think we've kind of connected because right now you are on Akurubo Studios and the session of the program is called Youth Connect. So already Aware Minds and Youth Connect, we are already connected. That's very beautiful.
That's a link.
So recently I've seen you people have launched some program where the name be say Baapaleba, or how you call it?
Yeah, Baapaleba Baasung.
Okay, so tell me about Baapaleba Baasung.
So Baapaleba.
Okay. First of all, tell me what it is.
So I think after Aware Minds was rebranded, looking at what we now look at, solving problems in our society, really problems that are affecting us. And my team and I came to a conclusion that for the past years, it has always been drug abuse, and now it is feeding us up. It is eating us up, the youth. We can say that the youth is not what we used to see 10 times. Yeah. So we sat down and then reflected on it. I said, okay, fine. If we were engaged in less privileges, taking and helping them, why don't we bring our focus back to solving problems that we face? So that is when Baapaleba Baasung was born. It was initially in English, but we are dealing with the Wala youth. Okay. So we have to resonate with their thinking. That is where Baapaleba, which means the youth, Baasung, the world growth. So wealthy growth, healthy growth of the youth. Baapaleba Baasung.
That's very, very nice. So right now, Aware Minds have created another foundation, or it's just
no. So it's a project under Aware Minds.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it's like a transition.
No.
Okay. So this project purposely is aimed at curbing drug abuse in the society.
Yes.
So why choosing drug abuse instead of any other thing?
I think if we look around, drug abuse is the most recent issues we are facing.
Okay.
And it's sad there's a bit of that in there.
Not a bit.
No, a huge one.
Equally, I was trying to do something similar to what you have done or what you are doing. Okay. This community used to be a hub of Quranic recitation, my community. So but in recent times, we will see that the youths, most of us have involved ourselves into drug abuse.
Yeah.
Most of us, this tramadol and other stuff, weed is even normal, compared to their drugs.
Normal,
like over-the-counter drugs. So I thought of it, then I came out with a program, Dondole Quranic competition.
Okay.
So just to drive their minds back
to where they came
roots.
from. Yes.
So it's a very good step you've taken.
Yeah.
Actually, like I would also rally around it and also see how we can push it up.
That is fine. That is fine.
Launching of the program, I've seen like you've invited a lot of dignitaries, and one popular person I saw in the crowd and I was happy was Alhaji Cisco.
Yeah.
So why invite him?
Well, I think when I sat down with my team to plan the whole launching something from the route of the Speaker of Parliament to our Member of Parliament to our regional minister to our MCE to the regional directors of some important institutions. Talking of Narcotics Control Commission, Pharmacy Council, what's the name? FDA, GES.
So you've actually invited all these people.
They were all present in the lunch. They were all present. Yes. So looking at it, we also came back and sat down. So I mean, these are official levels. Who can we actually think mind to mind with? Who can we actually plan something with for it to work? And we all know that Alhaji Cisco is somebody that everybody respects. Everybody gives him that kind of, standard.
Like he commands the youth.
Yes.
He's just like the youth president.
Yes. That is his name. So that is what we came up with, like, okay, this is a good tangent. And we are very sure that he wants the Ayiribabo Oyenia Ambuara Yiribabo. So Karana Watarana Haklanga. Then why don't we go sit down with him and Jojo and see how Tina Jana Bande is a Hakale Lanta Iwala Avenka Yiribaso. Yeah. So that is why we went to him. And I would say anyway, we are grateful for his support, how he has from day one started encouraging us from everything. At least when we have to take any step, consulting him, how he give us advice, we are grateful.
And not forgetting of the other dignities. But I chose to mention his name because like he's somebody that we will actually say he can help control this thing. If only he is willing. And after that, I've seen him in some other studios talking about how they are going to cut off the head of the snake instead of the tail.
The tail,
You see that they are going for those that sells the drugs or other
the distributors.
So, yes, that's very, very nice of him. And I pray that your foundation actually also play a major role in.
Inshallah, yes.
So, Baapaleba Baasung.
Yeah.
So, what do you seek to achieve with your project?
So, the project is to keep the youth informed. Kinan kanye most of the times to mamine and to babine. Hardly do we even sit to have conversations with our children.
That's okay.
Hardly do we even know ka yelaboranga ki being a bit nganga man na ban le habi hakla. So Baapaleba Baasung wants to educate. They always say that they are branches of how to control something when it happens. So Baapaleba Baasung is to educate our youth. Kabonkawala yelanga. Yes, they've been saying it. Yellow Piero nan have the idea. Kairanka a junior high nga. Adana ba mantaram o mga hakala ko banto on jaraika o yellow mairanga yellow solabe yellow beola. But the influence of Ota, he wanting to be a part of a community involved and included in Ota yellow tare. On a more ko yellow japu mbambi. Check karna. Our bankawala, if we are talking to these people to change kabankawala, it is not what people want you to do. It is what is right for you to do. So that is what Baapaleba Baasung wants to achieve.
So now, right now, the project has been launched.
Yeah.
What's the next step forward? Are you going to be visiting house to house, community to community, school to school, or how do you seek to impact like your?
Yes. So, after the launching of the project, we actually listed the things we'll be doing.
Okay. So,
one of it is basic school sensitization. We have, I think, during the launching, meeting the GES director, they have some specific schools that Ayalanga and Bibepa and Danaba. So, they gave us a selected 30 schools. That's
in Upper West.
In Upper West here.
Wow.
Yes, 30 schools that we can start with. That is just a start. Yeah. So looking at another side of the project, that is community engagement.
Okay.
We will be going to this circuit, our to community hinga kabanye jengbeire. We will have So something like that. talking to the children and talking to the parents, actually, there's some link there. Because what he or she is doing.
But sometimes you know be them a problem. The thing be say, as in the husband they live in single room, the child too now has grown. So they for move you out and do stuff. So you know be them a fault. Yeah, be them a fault.
Your pleasure and the future of the child.
That's very nice.
Your priorities.
Yes.
That is what you should be looking at. Not the enjoyment in enjoy. I mean, that is a secondary thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very nice. That's very nice. I think like the community engagement. Once a while, you have just to visit these communities. Yeah. Not necessarily the concourse in it, but even house to house, it will help.
Okay.
House to house education. Just knock on the door. Let the person come out. Talk to the person about like how well have you been monitoring your child. It's just like something I'm also adding up.
Yeah, I mean,
so like how well have you been monitoring your child? You know, there was once an issue of children involving in homosexual
yeah.
So one day I was in a kambu with some women. So there was one of them was saying that, hey, this is my guy there, my boy in the house. No girl has ever visited him. So I'm afraid. You see also into it.
Yeah,
so like when you create the awareness
fear.
that you might not know, but your child will be involved in drugs, which you don't know. And I heard a story of a child that went to school. I think he took tramadol and went to school. So later on, the thing was reacting and he couldn't sit, so he fell sick. So when they asked him why he took the tramadol, so he come talk say like, he don't want to come to school. So say like if the teacher came up, like you know, go feel pain.
So the whole time
So you see like sometimes the youth now they don't really know what they do.
Do you understand?
So I think your project will just like it will actually help to echo the voice more on drug abuse. Else like today
then you think so years to come what is what gonna look like? How are we going to? I mean, people that the people are head positions here. They just started like us. Yeah. So if we are starting like this, where are we heading towards? That's
the thing is always like Odama feeling on a pay. And the thing is like once you just step foot inside now, there's no going back.
Addiction is crazy.
But they don't know. Yeah. They don't know say like once you step foot inside now, there's no going back. So actually I'll be praying, I'll be behind you in any kind of support to see how far your project will go in curbing this issue. So don't ever give up. Don't ever fold.
Right, my team is a very strong team.
I love that. I love that. That's very, very nice. Yeah. Okay. The component of the project.
Yeah, I think
let's talk something about it.
I think before, I mean, you asked, I had a little of it said. Yeah. So the components of the project is in two folds.
Okay.
One fold is about the basic school sensitization. This is how we are going to do it. The 30 schools selected, we have representatives from each school.
Okay.
4 member or lesser member from each school. We train them. We don't want a situation where we go to a school, gather them, talk, and leave there, and that is all. That is not how we want to do it.
Okay.
We want to leave a mark in the school. So we are training 4 people from each school to go back. Tenaga Anamas Bonga Koja, we will all be there. They will be the facilitators of the program.
Okay, so already those 4 people have been already picked
selected.
From the schools.
Yes. So the training is what we have to do. To train them, we have a day. We go to the school ourselves. They do the facilitation, and then from there they form a club in the school. So each classroom should have a representative of Aware Minds and Baapaleba Baasung project. So yeah, Kinan Kanye to be believing and in the parents. You should look at the relationship the children are having with their parents. No, parents me but baba. You understand? So looking at it, Karanan so exactly. So Karanan so no community engagement. We tell them these are the signs. This is the relationship you should have with your child.
Beautiful.
This is what will actually bring your child closer to you. These are yelahine in nabank kawulwa abie na jore ipusani so that yele jaun naga kanulwa ebama yele you are able to identify the signs and amaga abie from doing that. So this is the other aspects we want to look at.
Kenan son ko ban like avan ko banka bie parable ya paramayala te banka biedu akuyele lokuyi ke karo ba be ke vehno because sak na ja mampa aratanga puom imagine kan ga school kan taga nyuro wi aframa kan yukan ja kan wata dio eloku ma kan anan nganga yan okundi kan nyuro was intro bon wi you ka bi nyuro la down so sometimes you just do
you understand.
so you see asana garam. That's very, very nice. That's very nice. Beautiful conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll urge you all to rally behind her. I think like if more of our youths are into such projects, there will definitely be a development in the region, and that's a great and good project. How the launching process, like the launching process of the Baapaleba Baasung, how the
for the launching process, I mean, we were all amazed. You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know how the turn-up will be before the program. It was actually a mess before the program.
Wow.
Because we wanted to put everything together.
But I've seen the videos and photos, like...
Yeah, so
the view and things were just nice.
Yeah. Okay. Before the program, how we thought about it, how we wanted everything to be together, our guests... I tell you, sometimes I guess you have to go to them, convince them, let them know why they have to be there. And the thing is, we didn't want representatives. We wanted themselves to be there. Okay. Yes. So you had to convince them. So did you
achieve your aim?
So, well, a part of it we did. But then a part two, they willingly wanted to, but other important issues held them back. Oh, okay. Yes.
So why didn't you invite me?
Oh, that was an
oversight. Next time.
No, that was an oversight. Yeah.
That's very nice. So right now, I think we spoke something about it. The project has been launched. Yeah. And then now we know the steps involved.
We'll be taking. Yeah.
So if things didn't go as you planned, what's your plan B?
In what regards? As in,
like, let's say you try all your possible means, but it doesn't help curb the issue. What do you intend doing?
The little. There's going to be a little. Over. There's definitely going to be.
So that means you are targeting those who are not involved in it.
Yes.
Or those who are involved in it that you are like trying to bring back to road.
So I mean, there's also another thing that we are coming up with, looking at. I mean, you converse with people, you tell them what you want to do, and people also add their ideas. Black and yellow and two and chini. You understand? So these two components I spoke about. There's another side that we are still building on. That is why I haven't spoken about it yet. There's another side looking at our addicts. There's another side that we are still building on. If you look at me from my past leadership, from my university days to running for SRC Women's Commissioner, to my NUCS Secretary for Women's Development aspirants, I'm into women development. So looking at being a minam kena kan ana NCLA key man law card the rate at which Pokoba and Yura Bumba Anga Daba and Yura.
I heard that.
Yeah. So we want to also look at that tangent. We are not solely sending it to women. But I mean it's something that I'm interested in.
That's what you should focus more on.
That is what I'm interested in. So we are gathering them up to form a group so that we can be talking to them. We can engage them. So that you understand.
Because my full ability. So I typically understand that one.
Yeah. So we can engage them continuously. I think if Karanaban lang parabolan, because they want to. But then how do they? They need a little push.
So do you think like Upper West or one municipal we kind of need like a rehab?
A very good rehabilitation center. I think Bahas is dealing with a mental part,
issues, yes.
But we need a very good rehabilitation center.
So is this something that is in your plans?
Yes, it is a long time thing we are planning. I mean, that can be achieved now. Beautiful. But it is something that we are looking up to. Kinan Kanye, there's no real. It's sad.
Let me chip in.
Yeah.
The last time where I called Mental Health Authority, I was battling with some issues, so I called them, Ghana Mental Health Authority. Yeah. So they spoke to me nicely. We interacted. So some time ago, one of my colleagues too was having an issue with a marriage issue. Yeah. So I advised her to go in for such this thing, counseling, because she feels like if she should speak to anybody here, the person will know the secret or what is going on in the house. And you know, some women they are so secretive. So like I advised, and she made a call, and they asked, and she made me as a referral. Later on, I had a call on my phone, and they were like, "Oh, this is Mental Health Authority. I hope you are speaking to so and so." I said yes, and they were like, "Oh, okay." They love how I'm doing, but then they want to add me to their team in a kind of way. I said, "Oh, no problem, cool. I'm in, because I'm always about people well-being." So like everybody. They took it from there. One time I received a call from a white lady, so she was just talking, asking me basic questions about like how the session went through. So after that, she asked me if I'm to give them like if I'm to add my voice to their project, what will it be like? So I say like they should decentralize it. Okay. They should make units in all the regions, and if possible the districts. Yeah. So that like there will be a kind of corner for the youth in the our health institutions. Let's say if I go to hospital, I just know this particular place is meant for dealing with mental health issues. So I can quickly go there, talk to a professional, get guidance. So your project, do you seek like to open a place where people can willingly or like anytime walk in to talk to you? Like, have you opened your doors?
Yes, so our doors are open. Looking at what I said earlier, it is a long time plan that we are looking at I think if the rehabilitation center is gotten, that is where we can actually figure out that over there. Oh, okay. Yes, so it's a long-term plan, and we are looking at that heavily. And a lot of things. The next day it is outside.
It's like radio.
Do you understand? So most people don't actually confine people. Until be Akurubo. So if you have something like that, it will help ease under mental stress. Yes. So rehabilitation center is a long plan we are looking at.
Beautiful.
It's really something we are thinking about.
Beautiful. Yes. But if I'm to add up to one time, I ever did that. Like, so one time I went there. I just sat with them. We were interacting because most of them were my colleagues back in school. So we were interacting. I was just asking questions, but then I didn't film. Yeah. I didn't even say recorder. It was just like a normal interaction, just to see. Some were actually confessing, but you know sometimes the person is high, so he might not know what he's saying. But they were actually confessing. Hadn't been, they know, they wouldn't have involved themselves into it. And some were saying that it's due to the nature of the work. They were so like try to like interact with them. Let them know that even though they are in it, but those coming, they should try and block them. Yeah. So I was just giving the advice, like if they see any boy who is above age or who has not yet gone into it, they shouldn't accept the person. Yeah. So they will say, "Oh, bro, that one day we say they do that too." If somebody come now say like he won't do, or it's like if you see any fresher here, it be we want to accept the advice of the person.
Yeah, it's true. I think before the project, we actually didn't want to just get up and do anything. We wanted concrete data to work on. So before the launch, we actually engaged some ghettos. We went to the ghettos, we spoke to them. How did they come up? That is where we came up with this peer influence thing, and we are focusing on it. Yeah. So we engaged them, and almost nearby in the yellow kudana kadana bu elka or man no no, they all regret. They all regret it.
But then it's always too late. Yeah. And if you are telling those that are yet to go,
let's not say it's too late. It is still possible for them. It is still possible.
Okay.
I think I will always make reference back to this Takono. Takono is somebody we all knew. Yes. He's somebody we all knew was into it. He narrates how he started, how he was, how he wanted to revert.
Funny thing, when we were at senior high, I think he was a JIMSA president or something like that. Yeah, he was our JIMSA president.
Yeah.
He's my 1 year senior.
So how he was able to overcome it, and now he's a pharmacist. And I don't want anybody to say it's not possible.
Oh,
it is still possible for them.
But my sister, looking at some there,
it's crazy.
Like, it's beyond maintenance. I just have to let it grow.
It's just crazy, but it still can happen.
Really?
It can still happen.
Okay, yes. I believe.
It can still happen.
I believe. So, do you intend involving the our religious leaders, because these are people that most people pay heed to? Like, people like Sheikh Ahmed or Sheikh Musa, they kind of control the youth in some way too. Yeah. So if all of them are putting their voices into something like this, don't you think it will also help?
Yeah, I think the luncheon, they were all invited.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I didn't see...
They got represented. At least Sheikh was... or the be a Hajj and a time, yes. Okay. So they were all represented.
Oh, okay.
We actually thought it would. If you look at what it's an Islamic community, and the religious leaders make a huge influence out of us. Yes. So I mean, we considered that, and we are still considering that. Yeah.
So right now, your final words before we wrap things up.
Yeah. So Mamine, this is what I want to say. What Bible Yelati, it is about the growth of the community. It is not about me, it is not about him, it is not about our team. It is about our community. So we should all put our heads and hands together to make this a success. Tonight, we are spearheading it, but for the progress of it, every single human being in Kawala. So yes, that is what I want to say.
Very beautiful conversation with my sister, the CEO of Aware Minds. That's very nice. I've always said this: the future leaders now, if care is not taken, it will just be left with you and I.
Just the two of us.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we draw the curtains on the program Youth Connect on Akurubo Studios. See you next time. Until then, bye.
Bye.